Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. So it's been a couple days since I last recorded, and I've been very busy working at the basement. And, well, you'll see the progress I made. It's pretty good. In my opinion, anyway. Let's see, research. Oh, sweet! I really need those. Let's see, Brazier's Souls, that's a pretty neat one. Charm of the Dead, I forgot what that even does. Alright, those goggles are going to be very helpful. Oh yes, I should collect my crystals. And then we're gonna go check out the basement, because, well, I'm proud of it. Oh, there's another one there. Toss those in the condenser, and by the way, that is a fairly impressive amount of dark matter, if I say so myself, for how little condensers I have. I hurt myself. Awesome. Goggles. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to make thermometers. Thermometers. I forgot how expensive these things are to actually make. How do you make a thermometer? Thermometer. Let's see, both of these things and the 4 element crystals. I suppose that makes sense, considering I used the 2 other ones in that already. Yeah, I got everything I need. I need another earth one to go with that. And I'm going to need 3 bits of gold and some leather. Let's see. Yep, that's in the infuser. Oh, yes, I need the compass too. So, iron. 2, 3, 4. Couple bits of redstone. There we go. And I just hope I have enough viz for all this. How much viz do I have? 388. That should be enough. Nope, not that one. That, then that. Then some fire. Then both of these. Once more. Good. And then just craft the goggles and we're good. There we go, goggles of revealing. And now I can see a numerical amount for how much Viz and Taint I have, and that is a pretty high amount of Taint actually. Wow. Let's see, it's a little bit better over here. A little worse here. Better. So I really could use some of those. Oh man, the Taint's almost higher than the Viz here. That's not good. I really could use some Totems of Dawn. And a Viz Purifier. Or, yeah, just a Purifier. Anyway, to the basement. And check this out. Ceiling looks pretty good if I say so myself. But then it's down here. That's the important part. Look at this. Look how nicely it's turned out. Of course, you can't really see up past here at all because of how close I am to the bedrock, but you know it looks good. It's pretty amazing how rapidly it gets dark. Going down just a few blocks. And of course when I'm over here I can't see over there. The bedrock fog is kind of irritating when I'm building down this low, but I can work with it. Anyways, I am thinking of making a storage system for my Viz and Taint. And it's going to pillar upwards. I don't know how high, but I do want to have a lot of Viz. Oh. I'll get to that eventually. Let's see, what do I want to do now? Toss that in there because don't need it. And now there's another level of tank that I really should be getting. Because one, it saves space when you're storing Viz. Two, those tanks, if they have a lot of Taint in them, will explode. And I can't keep on pumping Taint out into the air because bad things can happen if you do that. My entire lab could start turning purple. We do not want a purple lab. So, I'm going to get a bit of glass. Now, I don't know why people like to keep one of everything for the condensers. I mean, this works just as well. All I have to do is a little bit of shifting things around and we're good to go. Let's see, how many can I get? These things do not give you very good research value, though. But I need it. And I'm hoping that by researching the tank, I'll unlock the Thaumic tank. Or whatever it is. The reinforced tank. Perhaps if I use bookshelves for this one, I might get it. Let's see, 5% with no bookshelves and 13 with. That's not very good. Well, I guess I'll just hope. It makes me antsy though. Leave the area, that way I don't sit there fretting about it. Check my farm. There's wheat floating there. I wonder how much wheat I've lost to that. I mean, it's not a very significant amount considering how much I still get, but still, that's a loss, and you do not like a loss. Maybe if I put actual glass here instead of this glass, that might work better. I'm also getting... Yeah, see that? There's a reed just stuck there on the panel or cover. I was hoping that by covering the water up I wouldn't lose any reeds, but apparently that didn't help. Oh well. Anyways, I might as well go back to talking about the plan with downstairs. Now, this is directly above the basement. Like literally, it's one block and then you're jumping down to the basement. Which can work out to my advantage, because if I were to put a crucible here, I could then have all the taint and vis pipe down and split into two different containers, one for vis, one for taint. Now taint doesn't really have very much use on its own, so most of that would end up being purified straight out of existence. Darn, I got nothing out of it. Well, I guess I'll research books. Oh. Yes, I also got the carbon plates ready, so... Let's see, that requires an energy crystal, which I do have one. Unfortunately, I'd have to not wear my goggles of revealing. I do have enough for pants, however. Now, do I really want to use power armor, or... Nah, I think magic armor's better. So let's see. The other thing was advanced machine blocks, which can be used to make a mass fabricator, very useful. A terraformer, which couldn't come in handy eventually. Teleporters. Ooh, an induction furnace. Now, an induction furnace can smelt things a lot faster. However, Most of the things that I would need to smelt are very small in number, so I think I'll just stick with my electric furnace, at least for now. An MFSU. Now that is something I could get into. A larger energy storage? Why not? A rotary macerator, that sounds pretty neat. Singularity compressor, that sounds very scientific. Centrifuge extractor. Adjustable electric engine. So there's all kinds of things I can make with this, actually. I could find more stuff. Actually, I was going to go ahead and start making an airship, so I probably should get on that. So one thing I'm going to need is a diamond block. Diamond block, why do I need that? Well, first I want to make sure that the saw can cut up diamonds, which I'm doubting, so I'll probably have to make a diamond saw. Yep, I need to make a diamond saw. Damn it. Let's see, 2 iron, and then I need sticks for that, for the rest. Actually, I do need a block of iron as well. So, get down to sticks. There we go. And get ready to show you one of the weirdest recipes in this Technic pack. I need, first the saw. To make diamond panels. And then panel strips for iron. And that's how you make a diamond draw plate. And then you're left over with a very weird diamond panel and iron panel combo, which I find a little bit irritating, but for what it is that I'm going to be making, it's useful anyway. Now, the reason we have this draw plate is for making copper cables. Well, copper wire, I mean, not cables. So I'll take 12 copper, then throw it into the crafting grid with the draw plate, and we get a bunch of fine copper wire. And what we're going to be making with that is frame motors, which requires a vast amount of iron. I mean, a lot of iron. That requires 5 iron for here, bunch of iron here, bunch of iron making the copper coils, and then you need copper. I'll be right back. I have to go for a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the sudden need to leave, but take care of a couple things quick. And they're all taken care of now. So, back to business. Let's see, I needed a bunch of iron again. So I might as well just grab a full stack of iron. Or two. Let's see, make some of these, which is currently more than I need, because I didn't make very much iron. Copper wire. Let's see. I need 2 for each one of these. And my music suddenly stopped. Huh. Oh well. I need 1 per. So let's see. 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna need 12 of these total. You might be thinking, what the hell am I doing that requires me to have 12 frame motors? Oops, there goes my phone. Sorry about that. Well, I'm going to be making an airship. Yep, airship. And, well, to be honest, the airship I'm making is going to be rather small for the amount of frame motors I have. So you get how much? 1 each. Two, three, 4. Alright, so in order to make 4 of these, it requires 10 iron ingots. And since I need 2 each, okay, I can't do the math in my head anymore. And yeah, I'm just gonna start working on this. Jeez, my brain is all over the place today. See, that's gonna be 8. Alright, so that is 6 engines total. I'm getting there. Getting close. I'm just going to do this in multiples of 4. I can easily keep track of. Click, click, and there. It's 18. I think I need 24 total. Yeah, I do need 24 total. So I need a little bit more copper. Just pull out an entire stack. I am losing track of my math. Oh, the problem I have is I don't want to end up making too many copper wire, because there's no way for me to turn it back. It's 20. I think this is right. I really hope it's right. And that. Well, that's 4, and this is 4. That should equal 24, and that should be all that I needed. Yeah, 12 times 2 is 24. Duh. Okay, so that part's done. And that used almost a whole stack of iron. See, the next part, I need some blue alloy ingots, which we can only get by smelting silver ingots and nickelite in a furnace together. Now, unfortunately, it takes a lot more nickelite than it does silver. Actually, how many do I need? I need 1 for the motor and 1 for the frame motor, so that's 2 per. So that's 24 total. Alright, 24. And 24 times 4, that is hard. Alright, just experienced a small crash there. Irritating, but whatever. Happens far too frequently, and I think it might be because of my quarry. Although my quarry shouldn't be running right now, so don't know what it is. Anyway, 24 times 4. That's 96. There. Now, unfortunately, I am still running with a coal-powered alloy furnace, so this will take a little while. And I don't think that I can use Aeternalis. Actually, I don't want to try it without Aeternalis, because Aeternalis is a pretty high fuel source. I'll try it with... Wait, did I really not teach this alchemical coal? Huh. It's kind of weird. I'll try it with Mobius fuel. Nope, doesn't recognize it. Then charcoal it is. Alright, so this is going to take 4 nickelite and 1 silver ingot and give me a blue alloy ingot. Which I just need the 1 so I can show the next recipe that it works. So 2 copper coils, 6 iron, and 1 blue alloy ingot gives you the blue electric motor. And then we need brass, which I believe I still have some in this chest here. Yes, I do. And we should have another... Oh, we have a few. Good. So, brass, another blue alloy, even more iron, and the motor, that gives you a frame motor. Now what we're going to be making is going to be up here. Oh, there it is. That little landing pad I made there. We're going to set up a 6-axis engine on that. But in order to actually have it functional, we need to make wires in order to activate the motors. And that's going to take a lot more metal. This resource is going to this project is really going to drain my EMC, but luckily I have a whole bunch of dark matter waiting to be turned into energy. And I think I have enough. Nope, I'm just short. There, that's enough. Question is, do I have enough iron? The answer to that is no, I don't have enough iron. So, another stack of iron. And there's the copper coils, and there we go. A whole bunch of motors ready to be turned into actual motors. Of course, I also need to make a bunch of brass, so let's see, brass was made with tin and copper. Of course, I turn all my copper back into energy because I am obviously a genius. What was that recipe again? 1 tin, 3 copper. Okay, so I don't need that much tin. And I can actually set these in here, get ready to smelt. Oops. You're supposed to finish the first project. Darn machine. We are going to need a lot of brass, though, because all the frames that we're going to make require 1 brass each. Alright. Pop that in there. Actually, I don't have enough brass yet, so wait for this next batch to get done. There, that's enough. Alright, 12 frame motors. Awesome. So that's going to be enough to make our small airship. Now, airship I would actually be really willing to make, that I would abandon this place for, would be one big enough to house everything in this place. That would require a lot more frame motors and a lot of frames. But thinking about doing it, it makes me want to do it. I want a giant airship with a complete laboratory on it. It sounds wonderful. Oh, look at all this stuff. I should take this and go put it in the go put it in my crystal chest. Right now I'm waiting for a little bit more brass because we're going to need... I think that might be enough. We're going to need to make some frames in order to make the engine. And we also need to make a screwdriver, which I don't know how to do. Let's see, iron and a stick. That's pretty easy. One iron. That's all we need for now. And there's my sticks. We're going to need a lot. Alright, so screwdriver's done. Sonic screwdriver. Sounds interesting. I think I'll get to that later though. Let's see, then to make the frames you just put brass in there. Surround it with a whole bunch of sticks. And there you go. You have a whole bunch of frames ready for your use. I do still have my diamond saw, yes I do. We are going to need wood. Excuse me, I had a yawn again. Specifically, we're going to be needing wooden panels. Let's just run up here quick. Now this 6-axis engine isn't my original design. It is a design someone else came up with, and honestly I haven't thought of any way to make it work better. And if I find them again, I will link the video in the description. That ray looks pretty damn big. Anyway, what we do want is for this to not be touching the landing platform until I can get the bottom covered in covers. Because frames will stick to blocks they touch and move the blocks with them. However, if they have a cover installed in them, then they will not move the block at all. So we're going to set this up too high. Alright, and I need a way up. There. So let's see, the base is going to be this is too far. It's a 4x4 base. Then you have pillars coming up the side like that. And here's where we put in the frame motors. Actually, this can be there because I do need some frames sticking out for going up and down. Now all of the motors are sticking, going in the same direction. This is where you want the screwdriver to rotate these like that. Oops. Jumping too high to put the damn thing down. And then you just want to close the top off like this. And we're going to leave a space here because we're going to need to make some battery boxes. And what it's going to do is it's going to have one up on top, one right here, and one down here. That way it's getting power to all the engines. In fact, the best way to do this would be to have a battery box next to every one of the engines up on top. That way you have a very good amount of energy storage, because while you're moving, you're not going to be developing too much energy. Oops, I forgot this is supposed to stay open. Drill, where are you at? There you are. Oh no, not the... Oh, there's a jellyfish there just waiting to sting me. I've actually been stung by jellyfish climbing up the ladders inside here. I kind of question how that works. And how come the jellyfish is able to hit me when everything else in the world can't? Now I'm kind of stuck using my ring. There. So this is it. This is a 6-axis engine, partially done. I am going to need a few more frames for putting the other parts of the engine back here. But these parts actually have to wait because we need to make wireless transmitters. Oops. I didn't want you there. There. The reason we need wireless transmitters is because, well, trying to flip a lever in here all the time is not going to work out. Especially if we're going to be trying to drive the dang thing in a cab. Alright. Oops, do not throw my diamond saw into the ocean, that'd be bad. Darn it! Alright, these are covers, and what... No. Why did I not realize that sooner? I thought I had more. Oh yeah, it's only 8 each. It's actually not very much. Okay. Anyways, what these do is they allow your frames to come into contact with blocks without picking up the blocks and dragging them with it. Which is going to be pretty useful. And what I plan on doing is attaching some of those arcane bores pointing downwards and making this a mobile quarry platform. Right, I think this episode is going on long enough though, so I'm gonna cut it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and hope you guys look forward to seeing me use these motors, because we're gonna make a very nice compact airship. And don't forget to Like and subscribe so you can see when more episodes come out. Fave if you enjoyed the series. Comment below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.